So a while ago, we had the brand new Power Rangers video game drop, which is basically Rita's Rewind, which I generally kind of really like the name of it. Now, let's get this out of the way. I know what people are going to say. I know what people want. And they're like, oh my God, it's another Mighty Morphing Power Rangers game. Why can't we get rid of Mighty Morphing? Why do we have to have this? Anyway, I don't care about this one. Like normally, I would probably be in the same boat, but the game actually looks really decent and isn't what we've had in the past, or quite recently, the video game that is, I don't know what it is, the morphing one on the phone. It's been a little bit of time. We've had more information to come out on this right now. And yeah, I really wanted to kind of read to you what they put on Digital Eclipse for the Power Rangers game. So here we have, it is Mighty Morphing Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. And it's basically says here, celebrate 3 decades of Power Rangers in a new experience that blends brawling, blasting, fighting, and driving action. Okay, so 3 decades, okay. That's something, right? Oh yeah, it would be 30 years. So yeah, my mind was just like, what the hell? So it's coming late 2024. Experience the origins of the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers again for the first time. We've had that multiple times. Mighty Morphing Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is an all-new action adventure with an original storyline that both respects and remixes Power Rangers lore with scenarios and gameplay that will be both familiar and new to Mighty Morphing Power Ranger fans. Players will brawl, blast, fight, and drive through a constantly shifting mix of classic game genres and fan favorite moments from the series. In Mighty Morphing Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, the team faces off against a robotic reincarnation of the Power Rangers' longtime nemesis, Robo Rita. Robo Rita has conjured a portal to send herself back in time so she can finally vanquish the Power Rangers by forming an alliance with a younger self. Working together, Robo Rita and Rita Repulsa rewind, rewrite, and remix the past in an attempt to stop the formation of the Power Rangers, altering the course of history. Will the two Ritas and their army of monstrous enemies from across the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers timeline finally succeed in destroying the Power Rangers, or will these teenagers with attitude learn to work together and counter this catastrophic chronological collaboration? And then basically we have the trailer, which we can watch. And then we have these impressive screenshots that I have compiled another video for. We're going to have a look. Now, this, you can pre-order this on different places if you wanted to. So PS4, Xbox, PS5, Microsoft, Steam, and Switch. I'm probably going to get it on Steam because it's a lot easier and I'm going to pick it up. But let's actually listen to this, the Rita's Rewind. Okay, so it's not bad. The artwork, I think, needs a little bit more work, but, you know, it's absolutely fine. I do kind of like this whole massive, like, things come in like bam, bam. This is where it got me a little bit, because I was looking at this going like, oh god, this is going to be boring, or this is not going to be what I think it is. But it actually kind of reminded me of like other games like the Shredder's Revenge, Streets of Rage. Now, when it said like Go-Go Power Rangers, it sounds very similar to, was it Samurai? Like that sort of intro, like maybe it's the same people singing it, but they've kind of changed it. This is all pretty cool. Like I generally kind of really like it. It's definitely giving me off vibes that you can obviously play this on your own if you wanted to, or you can get some friends to kind of help. That's what I'm kind of looking forward to. I kind of like this, like it's definitely so much different than Mighty Battle or Mega Battle. But I realize you've got putties and everything. But I like the fact that they are giving you clues to, hey, the Green Ranger is going to be there. A lot of speculation that it's either going to be unlockable at the very end of the game when you complete it. Either you beat him because they do Green with Evil, or that he is DLC much later on. Like, one thing I will say of this is it feels like this is a fun game already. And that's not me just saying like, oh my God, like, you know, whatever. I generally feel like this will be a fun game for many people to want to play over time. And that's what I generally really like. And I feel like this will have quite a bit of playability. I feel like a lot of people will play it for a while. I'm just hoping that they add more in, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. This is kind of cool. Like, I don't know how this is going to go in, but I'm wondering if, like, say you choose a different version of the Rangers. So obviously we've got the T-Rex, but let's say you choose Kimberly. Would you be flying through the skies, you know, shooting the same thing? Would you be like, say, Billy, or, you know, driving around, same things like with all the others? That I generally kind of like. I want to know how Zach does on his, to be fair, like when he calls the Mastodon. That's one thing. Now, a little bit going back, I really like this kind of like 3D like element that they've got. This does look kind of cool, and you can see here again you've got pink and green. I kind of really like this animation. I'm kind of really excited about this one. When I first saw it, I was actually really impressed. And as you know, everyone knows I'm not a huge fan of Mighty Morphing, but I actually do want to give this a chance because I feel like now we need something to kind of tide us over. But generally, kind of looking at the game, it actually looks fun compared to like other games that we've had. Like, again, we've had that mobile game that's just come out, which doesn't look that interesting. You've also got Legacy Wars, which is fine. It's been the reigning champion for forever, how long it has been. But I generally, right now, am wanting something brand new. And, you know, I've talked on the channel multiple times of what games that I would like to see a game to be like. You know, like, could it be done in the same style of Genshin Impact? Could it be DC Online? Could it be the City of Heroes? There's tons of things like this that I really want to see coming out, that I want to play. I want a game for me personally that I can come back to over and over and over again and actually have fun. And I really enjoyed Shredder's Revenge. Now, obviously with Shredder's Revenge, just having a quick look into it, it has DLC, and I feel like this is a big opportunity for Digital Eclipse to actually bring so much more from Power Rangers, and this could be an ongoing thing. You have the base game, that's absolutely amazing. So if you did DLC, you've got literally years worth of content that the fans will literally like play. Could you imagine if you could choose like a random DLC? Oh, I want to be Super Megaforce, Samurai, Operation Overdrive, Mystic Force, or you could choose Rangers to be from that time. So you have the Mystic Force DLC, and you can go through levels, reliving, say, something like that, where you could fight Korak, you could fight, you know, whoever, and you could also just, again, I think mixing and matching would be kind of cool, and it could turn into this whole thing where people are always going to play it. So I feel like with adding more and more content over the years, this could be the game that we all love. Again, Shredder's Revenge. We've also had like Streets of Rage, which was a very highly popular back in the day, and obviously that came back and it was a phenomenal game. I enjoyed playing it, and I put it on this channel as well. But you've had like Mega Battle, which was fine for a while, but I feel like one of the biggest things in all of this right now is that compared to the others, this game has had a huge spotlight at this Summerfest, which means that people who may not have seen Mega Battle, may not have seen anything else, have seen this now game and gone, do you know what, I'm going to pick it up because it reminds me of back in the day. You know, we've had multiple games from like the Mega Drive, the SNES, you know, or the Genesis if you want, and we've had like the movie games and stuff, and this just adds a little bit more to it. This seems like it's going to be a fun game. I'm very excited to play this game because I really want to play it. I really want to see, if this can make me as interested as Shredder's Revenge. I feel like this game has hit the nostalgia. It's hit the right channels, and just gone with it. And I like the fact that this game is coming out pretty soon. It's coming out pretty soon, which I generally really like as well. It's not something like coming next year or whatever. So this game to me is a must buy. If you're a Ranger fan, go buy it. I'll probably cover any news that drops from this because I generally am interested in this game. But yeah, I thought I would leave it there. What are your thoughts? Are you going to pick up this game or are you going to leave it? Let me know down below in the comments. I am going to leave it there. I appreciate you being here and watching this video. But if you want to help out the channel, why not hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and why not check out the Patreon, the channel memberships, and as well as the merchandise. Thank you for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat, Kira Stanada. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。